All right, you can see we're cooking breakfast, and we got a tents up, secured, cleaned up a little bit around the campsite. So we'll eat breakfast, probably shower, and load the boat up and put some oil in it. I need to do that still. And then I got plenty of oil now. And then off to Tangier. It's gonna be fun. I think we have enough egg. Perfect. All right, there's the breakfast of champions right there, buddy. Man. Bunch of sausages, biscuits in a pot, which I've never done before, but it's working. But it worked damn well. Perfect lid, or perfect plate.
Sausage platter, man.
Sausage platter, upside down top, and egg, and some cheese. So we're gonna eat up. All right, you want to get the front, Kent?
Yep, I do.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, we're clear.
Just tap it. All right, you good people there. Say goodbye to you. Take care. And we're good. Off we go. So tonight, Kent, Saturday, 30 to 35.
That'll be. We better have the tents staked down.
Yeah, no kidding. Tonight, 15 to 20 south.
Still blowing out of the south?
Yeah, right in our faces. It's going to be building as today goes. We're going to wake up tomorrow with blow.
And rain.
Yeah. So it's going to be a trip. Last part's going to be an ordeal. You know, you already see it's windy. So, it is what it is. I got to get to the tunnel, you know. If it gets too bad, we'll cut into a creek and go to plan B, but we're going to be wet.
Blowing the gale, but we're going out.
And she got a little bit of a blow to her. You can hear it probably in the camera too. I see them. You see the swells? Right there. There they are. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not. That's actually a dam. Yeah, not yet. When we get on the other side, we'll see them. There we go. It's long distance. Back here. We are on the way to Tangier. On the right.
right up there. Just working our way through the waves. Chop, I don't know, swell. We are coming into Tangier Island. Quaint little town. Not sure how much longer it's going to be able to survive with this water rising. It is kind of cool. Everything's right up on the water, just barely above it. Tennis of the day.
Alright, so we made it to Tangier. It's a little rough. Wasn't horrifying. But we got there were some good swells out there. So we're gonna, I hadn't been able to find gas yet. I'm hoping that there is gas out here and that we'll get it. But I don't know. I gotta walk around and ask. All I see is, I don't see any pumps anywhere. But we'll go down here and see what we can do. I have like a quarter of a tank and then 2 full tanks. So my main tank is at a quarter. All right, we missed it. There was, oh man, my battery's dying, dude. I gotta go get a battery. Had to come back to the boat to change my battery. So, pretty place though. These people have a unique accent. And they're not too amenable to be on camera. But we'll see what I can do to get some of them on camera. There's the post office. So we got bikes that ain't working too well. But we can go, that's the school, Kent. Hey, Kent.
Yeah, you want to stop?
Yes. All right, I'm live, Kent. All right, so we're gonna go in here and look around for a minute. This place is pretty cool. I was here in the summer. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice one. That's the fire department. Volunteer. There's Kent way over there. All these houses are close on the ground. That one trailer over there is literally in the marsh. I don't know if this lady, there was a lady living in this thing last summer. I don't know if she decided to move out or what, but she was living in there. She actually was one of the very few people that had a car, because she was getting groceries out right there. Yep, she was living there, living in this thing just 4 months ago. 4 months ago she was living in there. Older lady. But man, can't be doing that, I guess, no more. So I was talking to one of the watermen. I didn't want to put him on camera. I didn't think he'd be comfortable with it, honestly. But he was complaining about the people in charge that were responsible for the shoreline protection of the island, and that they couldn't get funding to put some barriers up for the nor'easters that come through in the wintertime, because they get beat up, you know, twice a month sometimes, and those winds are howling for 3 to 4 days, and it'll eat up this island. That's what it's doing, actually. But he was pretty upset with them people. I get it, you know, his way of life is going away, and you know there's already been islands on the bay that have disappeared completely, and the residents had to leave, and it's happening to Tangier, and this will be no place at all for houses. All right, so those guys that are operating that helicopter are eating lunch at Lorraine's, at the seafood place in town. So we heard them come in. I didn't get the GoPro out quick enough, but hopefully I can get it when they leave. But yeah, I don't think that's obviously not a troop transport. Maybe like a general or commander or something. Yeah. So I ran into the dudes that are flying or piloting that helicopter, and he said that they'll fly over the town and get up and going. So that'd be pretty cool if he'll do it. I'll GoPro it. All right, I figured I'd GoPro this and get close enough to read. There we go. So if you want to read it, press pause. All right, we're here at Lorraine's on Tangier Island, and they're very nice ladies that work here, that run the place. So we're gonna find that dude Tommy at some point and give him some money for taking his bikes. I don't think he'll mind. Well, I rented from him last time, and he was a good guy, but we just had a hard time tracking him down. We wanted to go around the island, so we figured that he wouldn't mind. But I am going to find either a way to get money to him or give him money before we leave. But we're going to eat here. They got really good crab cakes, homemade crab cakes, and we're going to have the same thing, which is crab cake sandwich. So I missed it. Oh, it's stuck in my face.
Movies.
All right, we fueled up and talked to the old man over there. They're characters. I didn't want to put them on GoPro though. I didn't think they want that. But I think what we're gonna do, I think we can cut this way, go out. We haven't been out that way yet, but I think we'll poke our nose out it and see how it looks.
Yep.
I ain't even looked at the tide, but it does look like it's high. I think the tide yesterday was high around 3:30, 4 o'clock, so I think it's still probably coming in. But the old man over there said that there are trees on the island.
Done.
So he said he ain't been there in a while, but he thought there was a beach. But so it looks like it's a good one. We don't have plan B. Well, plan B is to go into a Nancock. We don't want to do that. Yeah, that's another haul. I don't want to do that. I mean, I'd just rather get a good camping spot, get there early, watch the sunset. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. Tell jokes on each other and just hang out, you know. So, all right.
Here we are, coming into Watts Island. Looks pretty good. It's got some tree cover. If you look back, we'll see Tangier. About 5 miles of coverage. I think we can find a place there on the leeward side. Get us out of the wind a little bit here. Tomorrow is expected to be definitely windier. We got a long haul anyway. Take a little hull look. Yeah, I did. I got Tangier. We need to have Wilson where the Sandy is up there. Yeah, I agree.
Check that out.
Yeah.
We'll make it. This is good. I like it.
Yep.
I can do this.
Yep. Okay, got it.
3. Up. Trim is here, Ken. This is up.
Okay, let's swing up this.
Is that up? Are we on? Yeah, damn, we're on. Yeah, we're definitely exploring this island a little bit. I don't know how we can get in them thickets, but we'll try. I don't know the history at all of this island. There's a beautiful, it looks like a cedar tree. Ken took a shower already.
Hey.
He was
saltwater bath.
He was fussing at me like, do I really have to be on this side of the boat?
The low side.
This side we're all the way. He didn't realize he was protecting me from the water. I didn't have the heart to tell him. He took one for the team. We can even
find out where the high elevation. That's what I was thinking too. That tree is there.
Or just right here on the point. Let's check that out first.
Okay, I'll go up there. We're still at 4 feet.
Yeah, all we have to do, that's the shore. All we have to do is head that way, and then cut, or really go that way, honestly. Because that'll cut us some distance out. We'll have heavy seas there tomorrow. But by the time we get to the shore, maybe that horizon's about an hour away. So we'll have an hour of rough water, and then we'll be in shallow water. It'll be rough and windy, but it won't be rollers like we had.
Is that a nest?
Yeah, that's an eagle nest. That's cool. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there is, man. That is the biggest nest I've ever seen in my life. Those two.
They have monkeys out here. I don't know.
Well, it looks like some sort of giant tree, man. That is a giant freaking tree that fell right there. Yeah. You see what I mean about trees falling in?
Yeah.
We can find a spot here, though. 100%. I think we're good right here.
The thing I don't like about that is where all those dead trees are. There's so dead trees up here.
Yeah, but if we park it right in there, I think we'll be all right. Between those two trees, right there, Ken.
I got you standing over here.
Yeah.
Go out in case there's something out there. I'm still at 4.
Yeah, because those trees are still here too. You know, there's trees underneath us.
Yeah, I know. So kind of to the right of that stump, is that what you're talking about? Or to the left?
Yeah, let's go to the right of that stump.
Right.
All right, I got to turn the GoPro off so we can put this thing on the shore. All right, we made it to this deserted island. It's just us two, Kent and I. And you can tell over the years, this beach erosion has really taken a toll on this island. I bet you that was probably woods 30 years ago. And this is just slowly becoming a sandbar, is really what this thing is. Slowly becoming a sandbar. Kent, we could really clear a spot right here.
I think the water's been up here recently.
Nah. You think so?
I do.
Well, we only got a night. There's a turkey. That's a turkey track. We got there's turkeys on this island. Huh? I'm on my phone.
It starts getting windy over here, buddy.
Yeah.
There's the lumber down.
Here are the trees that I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of lumber down.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about, but we got it. See, none of these trees were on Google Maps. None of these trees. It was all beach. That's why we're on the backside. See, Kent?
Oh, yeah, they're way up there.
See? Yeah, and those trees out there too. Those same trees right there that are 50, 80 yards offshore, those same trees are right in here too. We just don't want to hit any of them. You just can't see them. But they're there, trust me. What about this, Kent?
I was thinking it's windy here. It's not going to take
It
much
is
for that
windy.
wind to turn
Yep.
around.
All right, let me turn this thing off. All right, so we've come up with a decision. We're gonna go check out the rest of those spots that we saw, and this really looks good right there, right there, right there. And I mean, we got to stay here tonight, and we got to make sure that if the wind switches a little bit either way, that we're still protected. And this is a good spot, but there's other couple good spots down there, but we need to see them all and physically like walk them like we're doing now to make a good decision on what we're going to do. So this is how I've been doing it the whole trip. You know, you check out a spot, it never looks the same on Google Maps as it does in person, just because of the nature of erosion and the way Mother Nature is. So you have to get out here and look for yourself. But this is a go for sure. I mean, plan B was not very amenable or pleasing, honestly, because I didn't want to have to go to a Nancock. But we're here for the night. It's just a matter of which one we get. So we got 2 bald eagles around here. So it'd be great if they stick around. They'll probably go out, circle back around, and come back and see what we're doing here. Yeah, Kent.
I like our other spot, Ernest.
Yeah.
I do. I think that's where mosquitoes are going to be.
Oh, yeah.
we could possibly put something there.
Yeah, we could probably do that right there, but that's going to be close to high. That's a little bit too close to the water line.
I agree. I'm just worried about them being mosquitoes with all this water.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna be on that side of there.
I mean, do you want to beach it and check it out, or?
Well, we'll take a look, sure.
All right, let's just beach it and say we did it. But I think you're right, the mosquito thing is an issue. All right, we checked out the beach over there. It's really not doable in case the water, it was only a foot above the water. So, you know, with a tent right there at the water with all the stuff you got in it, late at night, you don't want anything happening. You have to get out of your tent and move it. And then where would you go? Because you're already on the highest ground. So, command decision for both of us is to camp right there. We both agree on it. It's a good spot. And besides that, we got 2 resident eagles that are flying around somewhere. We've, I think, kind of not pissed them off, but run them off for a little while until they get used to us and realize we're not there to hurt them. But I think this is a good spot for us. We'll rate this right out. It's a good 2 feet, 2.5 feet off the water, and it's perfect. I like it, Kent. Yep, grab the rake.
Yeah, we gotta release our fucking anchor line. It's way out there. Yeah, I was gonna clear this off to make sure we don't have insects.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good too.
Pretty good, though. Got a nice breeze, got a killer view.
Yeah, we do have a killer view. All right, I think the only issue we're gonna have tonight is bugs. And I actually think we'll probably have a very safe campfire. Look at all this wood. No cutting or no chopping or nothing. But here's the campsite. The night cat has been set up for the evening, and so she is hurricane ready. Still got a few stuff to put in there, but I got an air mattress. And there's Kent. He's got a very nice setup here. I love the snap system his has on it. And then we got our chairs, so if we get Stitch getting a little buggy, we'll just keep poking our head out until the bugs go away, because they're not going to fight this wind for us. But there it is. It's dying down a little bit, but not much. So the tide's going out. We'll probably have a low tide. I'll check the tides probably sometime around 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of the tides, but I think that's what it is. Not today. I haven't been keeping track of the tides today, but normally I have been. But this is just a guess from being out on the bay for so long. And there's the boat. And of course, you know, I'll set it for anchor tonight, because I got to, you know, navigate the tide thing. I don't want it sitting on the bottom. So low tide is when I'll set it, or the lowest, like in the evening, when it's at the lowest that it can get before it gets dark. I'm not setting this thing in the dark. So we got soup to cook tonight. Kent's gonna try his hand at Jiffy Pop. He didn't hear that. But so far so good. Oh, I forgot to mention on this one. So that rake has come apart. I think I hit it up on the dock when I was at Tangier trying to dock it, and I think it grabbed the dock and broke it. It's coming apart. But what we did is move all this, because the beach was like this, and so we scooted, we cleaned it all out. So we're not at night, we're not tripping over it. And then we cleaned all this up with the rake. We raked it all back. Made for a really good campsite. We'll have it set up so we get a little thing for our feet. Knock the sand off of it when we get into the tent, and hopefully we won't be sleeping in a sandy sleeping bag. But I have a feeling the tide's gonna come up tonight right here, which I can easily poke my head out from here. I'll sleep on this end right here, poke my head out and I'll be able to see the boat. You know, that's the main thing I want to do when I find a camping spot, is to be able to see the boat. But I've always stayed in protected areas, but you never know. I just always got to have an eye on it. All right, so we moved the table because we want a fire tonight. So we got it ready. The wind will keep it not too bad. It's not, we can't do it over there, it's too windy. I don't want the members going in those trees. So I think we got a good fire for tonight. So it ought to be good. I think we'll enjoy it. I still got to set the boat. We got to cook, clean up in there, get everything organized for the dark, and we're good. Sure is beautiful out here. So that area is the Saxus Wildlife Refuge area, and I think that is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's Saxus. And I think that tower over there is Onancock. So I think Onancock is somewhere over in here. But there, way out there, is Crisfield. With you could see the windmill. It's pretty cool. So, tide's going out for sure. And we're gonna kind of hunker down for the evening. Get some dinner going and have a fire. Have a fire. It'll be good. It'll be last night on the bay. It's been a beautiful journey. A lot of good days, a few bad days. Today was kind of rough. Some places that were definitely all hands on deck for the steering and the throttle at the same time. But it wasn't that bad. Kent got soaked though, which is kind of funny. I thought it was funny because I didn't get soaked. He was blocking my wind, or blocking the waves for me. So anyways, I think this is where we're going to be for tonight for sure, and we ought to have a good time. I'm sure the stars are going to be out. I hope this GoPro gets it. Now that is pretty. Look, we're on a little spit of land. All these relics of trees. Still blowing. But that is pretty. Here, can you do it? Can you come over to my side and do it? I'm gonna take some photos. Whoa.
That's awesome. If you look around, there's no land very far around here. It's all way up there. It's the closest. There's Eastern Shore. Little Nancock down there. There's that spit of land. They go up way out there. Way out there is Crisfield, where we came from. Tangier's a little bit out there. Wrap it back around here. See the boat? You got the tents. As you can tell, it's pretty freaking windy. Hold on, let me kill this.
All right, so we just GoPro'd a little bit on the sunset. Absolutely beautiful. Jeez, I'm climbing, man. This place is just awesome. But I wanted to show my boat being moored for the night. We're about halfway into low tide, so I think my bow will be bouncing off the shoreline when it's right there. When it's right there, you got to tie to that tree. If it pops loose, I'm gonna put my anchor actually on this side. I'm not gonna stick it there. I'm gonna stick it way over there. In case it pops loose, it'll just be a straight line. And that brand, I've pulled on that stump as hard as I could. It's not going anywhere. It's still pretty strong actually. And then in case the wind changes direction or the current moves the boat toward that, I've got this just to keep it. It's got 250 pounds of pressure. I mean, a braking strength. It's not going nowhere. And then I got my anchor back there on the other side. I switched it to the right side I think she's good for the night. Obviously, Kit and I will be checking on it periodically throughout the night, making sure everything's good, but I think we're good. So that's it. I'll get that fire going a little bit. All right, that fire went off really quick. The wind is fueling it pretty strong. Oh, she's going right now, for sure. Yeah. We have fire.
Hot and angry.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll burn quick. Wow. There's really no other place to have it here.
Nope.
I don't want to get it.
Wanted it down there. That was
Yeah. Well, I don't think that would have been enough, man. It would have been more jutted out on that side.
We're in the wind, my friend.
We're same in the wind right there.
Yeah, there's just more sand around us.
Yeah. I mean, even if we go there, I don't want to catch these.
Oh, fuck no, I don't want to go anywhere there.
Yeah, no.
If
So.
anything, I would only go there.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. I mean, this is where we are, I think. Maybe we get the cold and it's tamped down, but she's like fire breathing.
Yeah.